Yeah, I thought our kids really prepared well. We have a lot of respect for SMU. Backcourt of Wynn and McMurray, it's a load. But we did a good job there. It was tough to win on the road, no matter what circumstance it is. And we lost a tough one at Temple last week, so it's good to get this one tonight.
What were the biggest changes when Jere Foster went out of the lineup for SMU?
I think he's a dynamic offensive rebounder. I feel badly for him. I mean, that was I don't know what the injury was. I didn't know he got hurt until the start of the second half. I thought, silly me, I thought he had 2 fouls. I thought that's why he didn't, because 2 fouls, no matter what. When he didn't go back in, I said, "Well, where's Foster?" And he said, "He must be hurt." So I didn't realize he was hurt. So hopefully he'll be able to get back. He's a dynamic offensive rebounder. He hasn't been scoring a lot, but I'm not sure he's back to 100% anyway. When he was healthy, he was really, really dynamic. He's one of my favorite players in the league.
You had Corey Davis Jr. come out of the half just on fire, 7 on 7
Yeah.
shots. What did y'all do to get him?
Well, there's certain matchups you try to go at. While you watch film, I guess. Felt like we had to get something going there. Him and White, we felt like we could get something going there. Armani is a rhythm 3-point shooter. He's always capable of making 4 or 5, 5 or 6. If the floor is spaced. But I've been on Corey the last couple of days to be more aggressive. He's almost too unselfish. We don't have a great offensive player. The strength of our team is our team. We don't have a guy. Like last year, Rob Gray was our guy. Devin Davis was another one, but losing those 2 seniors made us kind of have to regroup this year. But we've kind of been pushing Corey in this direction to get him a little bit more aggressive, look for a shot a little more. But he's so unselfish. It's hard for him to do that. He'd much rather pass it. But when you have his kind of ability, sometimes the best way is, even if he forces a shot, I told him don't worry about it. So, but I've seen him do that. He gets in a rhythm. And I think he had 21 the last game. What do you have tonight? 20. Mm-hmm. So, he can shoot the ball, but he also can score it. And a lot of guys are pretty good at one or the other. He's pretty good at both.
Kelvin, what does 600 career wins mean to you and 100 wins at Houston?
Yeah, I think the thing that I thought about tonight was I wish my mom and dad were alive to see it. That was the only thing I thought about. In the locker room, I had Aaron McGee, who was starter on my Final Four team at Oklahoma. And I had Eddie Hill, who was a starter on my first NCAA tournament team at Washington State. And I had Eric Weary, who played on my first team at Houston. Being around long enough where your former players become your friends, and knowing the impact you have on their lives. I heard from so many former players today. I think that's what it represents. It's just it makes my day when I hear from a former player. Like, I'm sure I haven't seen my phone, but I'm sure it's blown up with those guys. But they're the reason why. But my dad was a high school coach. Coach at a rural school, didn't have much.
Is this something you'll allow yourself to celebrate, or not till the end of the year?
End of the year. End of the year. We got South Florida. They've been playing really good. So we got to go. We've got another road game Saturday. We've got a 4-hour bus ride. We'll get back about 3 in the morning. Our kids got to get up and go to class tomorrow. Everybody's got to go to class. So I won't be popping any champagne bottles, but I'll be popping something else if they don't go to class tomorrow.